And the Lord spake to Moses and Aaron, saying, Speak ye to the sons of Israel, and say ye to them, A man that suffereth the running out of seed shall be unclean, and then shall be deemed as subject to this vice, when by all moments foul humour, either moisture, cleaveth to his flesh, and groweth altogether. Each bed in which he sleepeth shall be unclean, and wherever he sitteth. If any man toucheth his bed, he shall wash his clothes, and he shall be washed in water, and shall be unclean till to eventide. If a man sitteth where he sat, also that man shall wash his clothes, and he shall be washed in water, and shall be unclean till to eventide. He that toucheth his flesh shall wash his clothes, and he shall be washed in water, and shall be unclean till to eventide. If such a man casteth out spittle upon him that is clean, he shall wash his clothes, and he shall be washed in water, and he shall be unclean till to eventide. The saddle on which he sitteth shall be unclean, and each man that toucheth whatever thing is under him, that suffereth the flowing out of seed, shall be defiled till to eventide. He that beareth any of these things shall wash his clothes, and he shall be washed in water, and shall be unclean till to eventide. Each man whom he that is such toucheth with hands not washed before, shall wash his clothes, and he shall be washed in water, and shall be unclean till to eventide. Any earthen vessel that he toucheth shall be broken, but a wooden vessel shall be washed in water. If he that suffereth such a passion is healed, he shall number 7 days after his cleansing, and when his clothes and all his body be washed in living waters, he shall be clean. Forsooth, in the 8th day he shall take 2 turtles, or 2 culver birds, and he shall come in the sight of the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of witnessing, and shall give those to the priest. And the priest shall make, or offer, one of them for the man's sin, and the t'other into burnt sacrifice. And the priest shall pray for him before the Lord, that he be cleansed from the flowing out of his seed. A man from whom the seed of lechery, either of fleshly coupling, goeth out, shall wash in all water all his body, and he shall be unclean till to eventide. He shall wash in water the cloth and skin, or pilch, that he hath used that time, and it shall be unclean till to eventide. A woman that suffereth the flowing out of blood, when the month cometh again, she shall be separated by 7 days. Each man that toucheth her shall be unclean till to eventide. And in the place in which she sleepeth, either sitteth in the days of her separating, shall be defiled. He that toucheth her bed shall wash his clothes, and he shall be washed in water, and shall be unclean till to eventide. Whoever toucheth any vessel or thing upon which she sitteth, he shall wash his clothes, and he shall be washed in water, and shall be unclean till to eventide. If a man is coupled fleshly with her in the time of blood that cometh or runneth from her by months, he shall be unclean by 7 days, and each bed in which he sleepeth shall be unclean. A woman that suffereth in many days the flowing out of blood, not in the time of months, either which woman ceaseth not to flow out blood after the blood of months, shall be unclean, as long as she shall be subject to this passion, as if she is in the time of months. Each bed in which she sleepeth, and whatever thing she sitteth upon, shall be unclean. Whoever toucheth her shall wash his clothes, and she shall be washed in water, and shall be unclean till to eventide. If her blood standeth and ceaseth to flow out, she shall number 7 days of her cleansing, and in the 8th day she shall offer for herself to the priest 2 turtles, either culver birds, at the door of the tabernacle of witnessing, and the priest shall offer one for her sin, and the t'other into burnt sacrifice. And the priest shall pray for her before the Lord, and for the flowing out of her uncleanness. Therefore ye shall teach the sons of Israel, that they eschew uncleannesses, that they die not for their filths, when they defile my tabernacle that is among them. This is the law of him that suffereth the flowing out of seed, and that is defiled with fleshly coupling, and also of the woman that is separated in this time of months, either that floweth out in continual blood, and of the man that sleepeth with her.